Chris Lane. How are you?
Awesome. I remember seeing you here in the JRfm Live Lounge.
I came through there on radio tour, and then I came through with Florida Georgia Line as well.
Yes. But I did recently see you in my Cosmo magazine, which was really cool.
You know what? That was pretty hilarious. My dad even saw it, and he was like, "What is this, Christopher?"
Oh, Dad's reading Cosmo. Got to get your horoscopes, you know.
True.
We have seen you a few times here. Well, I think it's been a couple times over the last few years because you have rolled into town with Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah, so I'm out with the guys. I started back in November when we came through Canada, and I go until the end of October. It's been an amazing tour. Nelly's also a part of that, and even Backstreet Boys on some shows as well. So we're doing some stadiums. It's been amazing, like a dream come true for me to be able to share the stage with, you know, FGL and Nelly and Backstreet and just guys that I've looked up to for a long time, and it's been really cool.
I mean, they come from two different genres, Backstreet Boys and Nelly. Have you learned anything? Have you picked up some bad habits from either one of those guys? Or good habits?
You know what I've learned is they don't take themselves too seriously, and when they get on stage, they just get out there and have a good time, and people love that. They react to that, and you know, seeing guys who have been doing it for that long, and you know, they're just getting up there doing their thing, and it's no big deal, and people love that. It really helped me out, you know, just to kind of watch them do that.
Well, you, the guys from FGL and Nelly, you guys are all pretty buffed. You guys all have like a workout regimen you guys do on the road together. I don't see you guys eating crappy road food.
Well, I eat a lot of crappy road food.
Really?
But no, luckily FGL has a trainer out on the road, so I get a chance to work out with him.
Nice.
Almost every day, and you know, Tyler will work out with me and a few of the other artists as well, and it makes it fun, and we can all push each other. So I love that a lot.
Chris, your song For Her is doing so well here on JRfm. A lot of people requesting it. It's turned out to be a pretty big hit for you.
Well, hey, you know what? It makes me so happy to know that I worked so hard in the studio, and to see people reacting the way that they have over this song has been a blessing. I'm so grateful, and just the affirmation for me is people showing up to the shows and singing their heart out, and they know every word. And as an artist on stage, that is as cool as it gets.
And you've been on tour with Florida Georgia Line before, but it seems like the crowds keep getting bigger and bigger. Like tens of thousands of people. Does that freak you out? I'd be sweating a little bit up there.
Nah, you know what? I love it. I live for it. The bigger the crowd, the better for me in my eyes. But yeah, it's after doing it for a while, it just becomes second nature, and it's easy to get up there and kind of do your thing. You know, I mean, you kind of pick and choose what you're good at, and for me, that's what I stick with, and that makes it easy getting up on stage, I guess. You
guys are headed out to Wrigley Field in Chicago, one of my favorite cities.
Yes.
Have you been to Wrigleyville before?
Yeah, well, I've caught a game there a time or two, but never played a show there. I love Chicago. It's one of my favorite places to go as well. So I can't wait for that next week, and it'll be a good show. Another one, just that stage alone is the biggest stage I've ever played on, and the biggest crowd I've ever played to. So the stadium shows, I love it.
What else is coming up for you with this year? I mean, you're on tour right now, but do you have any downtime? Any idea what the next single might be?
Yeah, well, I'm currently in the studio right now working on a lot of new music that I'm very proud of and can't wait for people to hear. And then at the end of the year, when I finish with FGL in October, I'll be heading out on my first ever headlining tour, which I'm really excited about as well.
When you first started, people may not know you have a twin brother, Corey, and you guys kind of started in the music business together.
Yeah, we sure did. And he, to this day, he still plays drums in my band. Everybody gets us confused, and it's a good time.
Well, you guys even tried out for American Idol, didn't quite make it. But, you know, they are looking for new judges to join that reboot next year.
Are they?
Well, they got Katy Perry, for sure. Ryan Seacrest is back. Maybe Luke Bryan, but I think he's a little too busy for that right now. Wouldn't that be like a full circle moment, you know? It's kind of like Maren Morris. She tried out for The Voice in American Idol and got denied, and now look at her.
Yeah.
And then she goes back to be a mentor on the show.
That would be so cool to be able to do, no doubt about it. So we'll see. You never know. Anything can happen.
Talking to Chris Lane on 93.7 JRfm. And Chris, we're in the middle of summer. It's festival season. Do you get to hit up any of the summer fairs or festivals while you're out on the road with Florida Georgia Line?
Yeah, so I'm playing, usually my Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays are festivals and fairs, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays are out with FGL. So very busy schedule right now, but I'm loving it. I'm having a good time, and like I said, I mean, it's been a dream come true, and I'm super thankful I get to be this busy because it could be the other way around.
Well, one of the things about festivals and fairs, like here, we've got something called the PNE, the Pacific National Exhibition. They always have weird food. And this year, they're introducing deep-fried chicken feet.
Oh, my word.
Yes, and tacos and burgers with crickets. But I know stateside, they go all out. Like I was reading that in Phoenix, they've got mealworm-covered caramel apples. And in Indianapolis, there's hot beef sundaes.
Oh, my gosh.
If you're playing the festivals, are you sampling any of that crazy festival-type food?
Nah, you know what? I try to stay away from that, but I'll go with my norm, like the fried Oreos, stuff like that, which I actually really like. But yeah, as far as putting a darn cricket or a worm in my food, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, we're still in the middle of summer. What are your favorite things to do when you got a little time out?
Golf as much as I can. I love that. I'm very passionate about golf, and I've been working on my game a whole bunch. So yeah, that's one thing. When I'm in my downtime, it don't matter what it is, that's what I go do. I'm actually headed to play golf right now.
Well, we know Darius Rucker and Charles Kelly from Lady Antebellum are major addicts.
They love golf.
Well, there you go. Backup plan in case you decide you get tired of music. Chris Lane on 93.7 JRfm. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope you bring that headlining tour here to Vancouver next year.
You got it. Thank you very much.